Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Redmi 10 Prime versus Samsung Galaxy M21 2021 edition. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, 10 Prime have quad camera setup, 50 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 2 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. Whereas M21 comes with triple camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 5 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is 10 Prime because it have quad camera setup, which have 5 megapixel of macro camera. And about the front camera of the devices, 10 Prime have 8 megapixel of wide camera, whereas M21 have 20 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is M21 because it have 20 megapixel of wide camera, which can take high resolution of photo. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. 10 Prime have LED flash HDR and panorama, whereas M21 also have LED flash HDR and panorama. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same specs. And about the video recording options in their devices, 10 Prime can shoot Full HD video max at 30 fps and M21 can record 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 30 fps with gyro electronic stabilization. So the winner here is M21 because it have gyro electronic stabilization, which can stabilize your video footage. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. 10 Prime have Android 11 support. On the other side, M21 also have Android 11 support. So it's a tie. And about the user interface of the devices, 10 Prime have MIUI whereas M21 have One UI. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same user interface, so it's up to you. Which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. 10 Prime is powered by MediaTek Helio G88 based on 12nm processor, whereas M21 is powered by Exynos 9611 based on 10nm processor. So the winner here is M21 because it is slightly faster processor, which can give you slightly faster processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, 10 Prime is packed with Mali G52, whereas M21 is packed with Mali G72. So again, the winner here is M21 because it can give you slightly more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. 10 Prime can clock at 2.0 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset, whereas M21 can clock at 2.3 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset. So the winner here is M21 because it have faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, 10 Prime have two options, 4 and 6 GB, whereas M21 have 4 and 6 GB too. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same RAM options. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. 10 Prime comes with 64 and 128 GB of storage, whereas M21 have 64 and 128 GB of storage. So the winner here is M21 because it have faster read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices, 10 Prime have dedicated card slot, whereas M21 also have dedicated card slot. So it's a tie. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. 10 Prime have 6.5 inches of display, whereas M21 have 6.4 inches of display. So it's a tie because both of the devices have approx the same screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, 10 Prime have approx 83.4%, whereas M21 have 84.2%. So it's a tie because both of the devices have approx the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. 10 Prime comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other side, M21 also have Full HD Plus display. So it's a tie. And about the display type of the devices, 10 Prime have LCD display having 90Hz of refresh rate, whereas M21 have Super AMOLED display. So the winner here is M21 because it have Super AMOLED display, which have much more better viewing angles and produces more vivid colors. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. 10 Prime have 8.9 mm of thickness, whereas the M21 have 9.0 mm of thickness. So it's a tie because both of the devices have approx the same thickness. Talking about the weight of the devices, 10 Prime comes with 181 grams of weight, whereas M21 have 192 grams of weight. So the winner here is 10 Prime because it have lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, 10 Prime have Gorilla Glass 3, whereas M21 have Gorilla Glass 3. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. 10 Prime have plastic back with plastic frame, whereas M21 have plastic back with plastic frame. So it's a tie because both of the devices have solid build quality. And about the same options in the devices, both the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. 10 Prime have side mounted fingerprint scanner. On the other side, M21 have rear mounted fingerprint scanner. So it's a tie because both of the devices have physical scanner. And about the sensors in the devices, 10 Prime have accelerometer, proximity and compass, whereas M21 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass. So the winner here is M21. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. 10 Prime have 6000 mAh of battery capacity, whereas M21 have 6000 mAh of battery capacity too. So it's a tie because both of the devices comes with massive battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. 10 Prime have 18 watts of fast charging, whereas M21 have 15 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is 10 Prime because it have faster charging speed. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. 10 Prime comes with stereo speakers, whereas M21 have normal speakers. So the winner here is 10 Prime because it can produce a massive sound. And about the headphone jack of the devices, 10 Prime have 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas M21 also have, so it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi, AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot, so it's a tie. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, 10 Prime have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth, whereas M21 have 5th generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is 10 Prime because it have newer generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. 10 Prime have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS, whereas M21 have AGPS, GLONASS and BDS. So the winner here is 10 Prime. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, 10 Prime comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector, whereas M21 also have 2nd gen of Type-C connector. So it's a tie here. Moving to the price of the devices in the international market, starting range of 10 Prime is around $200 US, whereas M21 is available from $200 US. In the Indian market, 10 Prime have starting range from 12,000 rupees, whereas M21 is available from 13,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera, the winner here is M21. In the performance, the winner here is M21. In the display, the winner here is M21. In the body segment, the winner here is 10 Prime. In the features of the device, it's a tie. In the communication chips, it's a tie. And about the prices, the winner here is M21. So the decision is totally yours. Which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below. What do you think, which device is better for you? So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.